Access Radio, the future of radio and podcast. No limit to what we do.
Access Radio, WIAX, the future of radio and podcast. No limit to what we do.
Not only is it a beautiful day, it is a beautiful day to be a New Yorker. You want to know why? Because the Knicks, who haven't won since about 1994, I think my math is right on that one, has finally moved and went somewhere.
Not gonna lie, shout out
and
to
I
you.
just, it's a little hot for the Timbs, but I did put the forces on today. I don't know if y'all can see that. Feel me? It's a great day to be a New Yorker. It's a great Saturday. It's a great day to be alive. You know what I mean?
It's a great day to be a nerd.
Amen.
Star Wars Day.
Oh, yeah. To that, shout out to everybody who support,
the Star Wars fans.
And that's
a whole...
Yeah, universes was just... There's a lot of y'all out there,
That's
man.
a whole movement. Right. But, without further ado, I'm King of Paddles.
Monty the guy.
Right, and this is Tug of War.
Facts.
First Saturday every month. This is where you need to be at.
Yeah, because we worldwide, baby. We worldwide.
What? In Europe.
You say Europe, not
yeah.
I was about to go on a rant. I'm hyped. My fault. I'm about to go on a rant.
We in Europe. We in Canada. We in a couple of places in Asia. Got a couple of people out there. And we trying to expand it to everywhere.
We are expanding. We out here, man.
But now, what is it that we do? Right? What is it that we do? We debate. I don't like that nigga right now.
That's right. You don't gotta like me.
It's all good.
If I saw the last show, I wouldn't like me either. I was cooking. I ain't gonna lie. I was cooking.
You're right. I'm over in the last show. I was off. I was off. But we gonna make a comeback. We're making a comeback. I had to take the crown off last show. But anyway. We debate about variants.
Hold on, man. We got guests. You can't ignore them.
I didn't get to them yet. We gotta tell them about the show first. We gotta tell them who we is. Why over here before we can tell them why they here.
Hold on, man.
Relax. I ain't forget about them. I can see them.
Come on, man. Everybody need love, yo.
I know, but everybody need love in their time. Hold the hell up, right? Let's introduce the show first.
Yeah.
Hey, damn. You see this? He already off his game. But we debate on this show
About what?
about everything.
Everything?
Anything.
Everything?
Y'all send us videos. We search the interwebs and everything. And we find videos and we debate about it.
Daryl said, peace, King. Appreciate it.
Peace, King. Right. But on this particular episode, as we have on varying episodes, we have some guests. Right. So who are y'all?
Oh, well, Lucid
Don't be shy.
LOL. This is my second time being up here.
Okay.
I brought my co-artist.
Word. Ray Da Vinci, first timer.
Okay. So now, who the hell are y'all?
Dude, ask me well.
Nah, I'm
Well,
over,
you-
nah,
I
I'm
was
over
saying
here.
last
You
time,
you
what
said a name.
happened?
You said the name.
Alright.
But I mean, it's been what, like a good year or so since you was up
Salute,
here.
family. Appreciate it. Appreciate the
right.
comments.
Hey, Jose Rivera. Right, so who are y'all? Remind the people.
Hold on, my fault to cut you off. But speaking of comments, we are on everything right now. I'm on Instagram, so if you want to go to the iAccess Radio, as you can see right here in the back, probably can't see they a little tall. For me, we are on Instagram live right now. You can come, you can comment. I have the comments right here. Read them out.
We on
And
YouTube,
Oh, yeah, send me
Facebook,
that.
Boxcast, Apple TV, Roku TV.
What was it? 365 live.
365
I always forget
Live,
that one. I remember
Twitch.
this time. Twitch.
Al, we missing anything?
Mixcloud,
Mixcloud,
Twitter,
Twitter, or X says.
Facebook,
Yup,
Facebook.
said that.
YouTube,
Yup,
YouTube.
LinkedIn.
LinkedIn
Yes. And also, if you
said that.
Apple TV did say that. If you are following either, Monty the God or King of Paddles, our link is always the newest show,
Yep.
on that day. So all you gotta do is just click it. It literally bring you right here. You gotta go through all the, semantics. Just go right to our thing, click it, and you here. You're gonna see, some of our lovely faces. Not everybody, because some people, you know what I mean? But it's all right.
Some people
though.
don't want to be on camera.
But go ahead, my fault to cut you off. Go ahead, continue.
Yeah, we're right now. I've been on like a social media detox. But my next album about to come out is called Rebooted. And like I'm rebooting everything that I was doing before, type of shit. So as Lucid LOL, you can find me on all streaming platforms, but you're not gonna find me on no social media. Not for right now.
Not for right now. Is there an estimated date on when you're gonna be coming back to social media,
Um,
or is it just we just done with social media?
When I come back to social media, it's gonna be more on a business term,
Fact.
Okay.
more like a corporate Lucid. You feel me?
Okay.
And it's all about business and money and power. Love and respect. You feel me?
Respect it.
That's a fact. Feel me? We got RA_Da Vinci. You feel me? You can follow me on everything at RA__DAVINCI. Feel me? But word, my name Ray Da Vinci. You feel me? I'm from the Bronx, New York. Feel me? I got mad shit out. Feel me? My boy Lucid too. We be working on a lot of music, cooking up, always in the stew. Feel me? Just did a video for my boy right here. I ain't even gonna lie.
yeah, that's
did a
a fact.
movie. Feel
Just
me?
shot a video
Proud of
out.
that too. Like just to
That's
even be
sweet, man.
involved in that. You feel me? Just always be involved with your brothers and just do anything with them and just feel me? Help them out when you can. Type shit. That's for me. That's what I'm about. But I mean, I love doing music too. Music is my passion. Got a couple things out. Feel me? About to drop this other tape. Hopefully soon in the summer.
Okay. So now, what kind of music do y'all make?
I was having a conversation with my girl about this yesterday. I honestly don't categorize my music because I just make whatever I'm feeling at the moment. But what I have out right now, for what Apple Music says, is like, I guess R&B trap. So sometimes I rap, sometimes I make hip hop. So
R&B,
whatever.
trap, soul. Okay.
Now, I'm glad you said that because I was on I think it was Instagram or something, and I forgot the artist, but she was pretty much the only reason why she is categorized as an R&B singer is because she is black. And that's not really what she wants to be defined as. She don't want to be defined as just an R&B singer because when it's time to do something else, her audience is pretty much going to be like, that's not you. This isn't what you're known for, pretty much. So I'm glad that you did say you don't want to be tied down to one specific genre of music.
Yeah.
You just kind of just want to make music all in general.
What just makes that a little bit problematic is sometimes when you come out and say you're an artist, just an artist. You don't put a label on it. They'll assume that all you do is make music in general, right? So you can't get no rapping award. You're not gonna get an R&B award. You might get a best artist award, but you gotta be careful on the things that you say and what you label as. So like, for like maybe once I go mainstream, that's when I'll start really labeling my albums myself. But for right now, it's up for interpretation.
So now it's going mainstream, more part of your goals in like the near or distant future.
Most definitely, yeah. That's the whole point of the rebooted process. Like,
okay. So now, is there a timeline for when you would like to go mainstream?
I was thinking July the latest, but the way things is going right now and how much I've had to improvise and just work with what I got, I might be able to put it out a little sooner.
Okay.
But I don't want it to seem rushed. I want it to,
Yeah, no, I mean, listen, your audience can always tell when it's rushed versus when you're taking your time. So you never want to rush that.
Most definitely. But you guys, this nigga right here, I'll be making songs like no tomorrow.
Right.
It's really
like butter.
Just trying to captivate and make a video. It's no longer about being heard nowadays because you can hear everything. It's about being seen and what catches the eyes and shit like that. Like,
yeah, it sounds like that, but people got short attention spans now, so.
That's true. Thanks to social media.
Yeah, TikTok, feel me? A 15-second video, you need a 15-minute video.
Word.
You're right. So now, wait, what kind of music do you make?
I mean, I would categorize it as like hip hop, rap, and R&B. Feel me? I'm trying to hit that alternative market too. I ain't even gonna lie, we working on some different type of beat type thing.
So now, what exactly is alternative music?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know how to describe it. I feel like it's just a genre, like it's a mixed genre a little bit. Because sometimes they, like Lil Uzi Vert, he'll make alternative, but that'd just be like rock and hip hop. Okay. So I feel like it's a little bit of like two different genres coming together a little bit. We've been seeing that lately too, like with rock and hip hop, or like country and hip hop and R&B and stuff. Country and R&B, it's a lot of people like that too. I forgot his name, the guy, the white guy down south. What is it? He did a song with Lil Baby, man. He did a song with Lil Baby, a Lil Durk. The country guy.
He had a mullet. I forgot the name of the song.
He got like a cowboy hat. The white guy though.
How does the song go?
I forgot, bro, but it's like Lil Baby or Lil Durk on it, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's very mixy. It's very, even with the whole country music. A lot of country is supposed to be sad and low down in music. There's some people that's trying to do, I think, country rap or country drill or something.
Right, that shit, bring that shit up.
Listening to that's all sad, because I listen to quite a few.
Nah, that Old Town Blues.
Yeah. See, that right there, that's different. Like
that's like rock. That's like blues and country a little bit. So for me, even that's like a little bit mixed.
But like it's funny because whenever we hear like country and stuff like that, we always think, oh, white dudes, blah blah blah. But the thing about it, like, country was made by black people.
But a lot of people don't know that because.
And that's the thing. Like there's a lot of country that was made by black people. Like most genres was made by black people.
Yeah.
Right. But like country, white people took over that. Like they took that. They heard that shit. They was like, nah, we running with this. We got our own. We gonna take this genre. Y'all keep hip hop. Y'all keep R&B. We can't touch that. We gonna take this.
Word.
But like this quite a you'd be surprised how many like black artists there are in country too.
Yeah, you seen that post? It was some shit on TikTok. This white woman was like, "Oh, Beyonce dropped a country album. She should stay in her lane. Black people not supposed to make country. That's not them."
See that right?
That was kind of crazy.
Beyonce should never have made a country album.
You really think so? I feel like she gonna
so. Honestly and truly, I think she did it just because she was bored.
I feel like you showing off your artistry by tapping into that different market.
Versatile.
I'm not gonna take it from her and be like, nah, it was a bad move. I just feel like she was like right at this point. She's just so up there that I
do feel like everything do have its time. Like,
you know
if you're gonna do this, then you should have had your time for that, not when you're, feel me, in your 40s, 50s. Come on.
And I'm like, I feel like right now she's just bored. She's just looking for the next thing to do, and you're like, hey, well, I haven't done this shit yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Fuck it,
saying.
why
Like
not?
the country thing was popping, and you guys like Lil Baby and Lil Durk or whatever was working. I think his name was like Morgan Wallace or something like that. I think that's what it is, Morgan Wallace.
Morgan Waller,
Yeah, Morgan Waller.
Something
I
like
think
that.
it's
He made
that.
the song.
Yeah.
He made like Fast Car and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah, him. So I'm thinking like, you feel me? Maybe they're just hopping on this bandwagon, and that's what it's a little bit about too. You feel me? Being in the times. What's popping right now?
But you know what? Like, I'm not against like, you gonna have like, you have a country artist, and then like, like Lil Uzi Vert, whatever, comes through and throws down a verse on it. I'm cool with that. Like, like little remix type joint.
Okay.
But for you to like
if Lil Uzi Vert started jacking the whole I'm country, started wearing Cowboys hat and boots and Spurs and
hold
shit.
on, slow your roll, pause. Because like Beyonce could kind of do that because of where she's from.
That's what I was thinking.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Like,
like
because
she's from Texas. Like
exactly. So
Okay.
she kind of has that
That
little
upmoving,
shoot in there.
yeah.
But she never showed it before, so the other people, it looks like she's kind of like
Bandwagon.
Yeah,
from
bandwagon.
Exactly. From the outside looking in, you like, nah.
Yeah, it's
I
not
don't
as
know why you doing
authentic.
that.
Yeah.
Because all of her music up until now, you've never tapped into those roots at all. Like you've always really tapped into like your R&B. Like that's where you win in at. Versus it'd be different like if you have somebody. I'm trying to think of an artist. Like, but if you have an artist that came out as, let's say, rap, but also had like R&B vibes in there too. You know what I'm saying? They be like, you know what? I'm gonna switch over into this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because then you like,
almost
all right, cool. I'm over there. I kind of get it. Like you was already kind of tiptoeing that line.
Yeah, almost like how
each
Drake
one.
went into that little pop style. Like he started doing pop music, and then it's like,
Oh,
you're a
Brianna,
pop artist?
Hey, Brianna, how you feeling? She said Blue Ivy is actually in the new Lion King movie, that Mufasa joint.
That's great. I just seen the trailer for that.
I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they coming out with the movie about the father, about Mufasa.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I seen the original
it's a
one
live
in the
action though.
theaters, but
I ain't feeling
know
it.
about that
Hey,
one.
Hey,
Shahida.
Shahida, how you doing?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not looking forward to it. Like I saw the Lion King, like the live action Lion King movie.
Yeah, you wasn't fucking with that?
I was not fucking with it.
What was that, 2019,
like,
2020?
like,
I watched that in
honestly,
theaters, bro.
Disney,
That was good.
like Disney shouldn't have done. Like there was like there's certain movies where I'm like, alright, cool. I'm cool with you making a live action. That was not one of them. Tyrone said she wasn't bored showing growth and it was perfect. She is killing it. 40 or 50 isn't old. She was always close to gospel and country. She needs to be high up to withstand the rejection. Listen, that's valid. Like I'm not gonna take away say. Wait, Tyrone also said, as a young brother, y'all should know better. She faced the fear of the people, just like 3000.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's it's valid. Like,
yeah.
I'm saying that, you feel me? Like, she could have. Like, it's always okay to take that different step, even if you're scared. You feel me? A lot of artists always push that, hey, you know what? I'm going to be different and step out the box with this one. It would have been better if she had, you feel me, put that first footstep, and then, like, took off with it. Because we would have loved it regardless. You know, it's Beyonce. Who don't love J&B? Like,
True.
We love them.
Bro, I feel like her whole legacy that she was building up. First of all, she's already said she's a hustler. She's a diva. She's a top woman.
She has her hand in a lot of different
That just means
shit.
whatever she do, she's going to be the best at what she do. So it don't matter if she was the type to go make a drill song. She's still going to try to pop that drill song like it's the top #1 song.
Absolutely. Like, and because of her, like, and I also feel like because of her name too, she can do that.
Yeah.
But now you look at a different artist, they couldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? But I also feel like before she did that, she should have dropped a song. Like she should have dropped music that
led up to it.
Exactly.
That was closer
led up
to
it,
yeah.
Right before just making that switch over. You know what I'm saying? Because like you look at, you know what? I'm gonna go with Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is a country artist, but she had came out as a country artist and then jumped over to pop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and like she jumps back and forth.
That's my thing. She caters to her fans a little bit.
Exactly.
And I'm not saying Beyonce doesn't do that, but you know, if Beyonce was, you know, more heavy on it, the country thing, then you know, and even whatever her fan base would have said, you know, but you always got to bring that new fan base in and them new people in. So her primary fan base or core fan base would have still been okay with that too. The bees love whatever she drops. So
like even look at like Nicki. Nicki came out as rap. Like she was rap hip hop.
oh yeah.
And then she had switched over. Like, she had come over here. She came out with a couple of songs that was pop.
She was on her R&B
and she was
time,
out,
man.
and like, you know, she was out here. She was and I feel like B should have done something similar enough to that. Right,
I mean,
before pop, like before just like straight jumping over, it was like she went from like, instead of it just be like, all right, cool, I'm throwing out R&B, I'm throwing out soul, I'm throwing out pop.
Yeah, that's a good point, Brianna.
And, yo,
I ain't gonna lie to you.
hell yeah.
I don't like my childhood being ruined. So,
And even with that, right? Like even with like the Disney joint, we gonna get into that. Tyrone said her legacy is untouched. She made it okay. She made it okay, and our culture needs to see it it's okay to change and do new things. Why do you have to drop hints before switch?
No,
T-Pain
not a
said
saying.
he wrote many country songs that no one knows he wrote. That's true. That's
Exactly.
fair. Right?
Yeah.
Again, like I'm not saying like
I'm not saying.
Tyrone said just like the country singer that bought the black lady to the Grammys because he put out the song to get his #1 hit. That's right.
Yeah, that's like a sample though. A lot of artists do that too.
No. He came like he took her like he took the her song and he sung it. Like,
Yeah, and when it
like
hit
a
100,
cover, okay.
yeah, and when
Like-
it hit 100, he hit the #1 spot. He pretty much rung out and was like,
or
"This was."
I think I like the Grammys or
Yeah.
the CMTs or
But
something like that.
that's almost like what is their name? The Hughes, that one song. You feel me? A lot of people they remake songs and
Yeah.
they do stuff and they bring them out and then they still get like congratulated. So I
mean,
like
even,
originality.
even The Weeknd. Look at DD. That was that was Michael
Yeah.
Jackson's song,
Yeah.
Dirty Diana.
I
And
like
he just like he
originality. I
and
don't
he
know
just
about
and he
that.
literally just sung the exact same thing, but just switched up the music a little bit. But alright, before we move in, because we gonna run out of time before we know. We sit here talking about this all damn day. We gonna get into this first video, right? Go ahead, Al.
Hold on, damn, nigga, tell me how the video go. You just talking about
No,
that.
I ain't gonna tell him. No, there's no warning. Why we
No,
gonna
I'm talking
warn?
about the newcomer. He not here before. He got to tell
That's
him how
right.
it go.
You know what?
Relax, man. You moving too fast. I know we a
Alright,
little late. I
but
know
you know
we
what?
a
You
little.
know that's why I'm glad you're here.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
we a little
Sometimes.
late. So, Ray, this is how this go. You know, my man all the way at the end with the crown on. He got the heart emoji. You know, if you want to be on his side, you could. I'm not trying to be biased. If you want to be, you know, just really listen to what he says. Sometimes he'll make a lot of sense. But if you want to be on my side, you know, I got the basketball emoji. I'll be shooting in the gym. If y'all want, y'all can be your own, you know, group entity and y'all can put in your own emoji. Or y'all can pick a side and you do it like that. So before we start, how y'all want to do this leading forward? Because once it start, we start.
Which one do
What you fucking with? We fucking with the basketball. We fucking with the hearts.
you not
Nah,
trying to be your own
nah, listen, we over here.
Oh,
You your own person.
I'm trying to see. I'm trying to make sure I get back on the show. Who I gotta fuck with first,
All
man?
right, so you know what? We'll
Who
make
I
it
show love
easy.
to?
You gonna be basketball emoji with Monty. I'm gonna take Lucid. He gonna be heart
Alright,
emoji with myself.
And remember, you got a strong
Yo.
point, say that shit. It don't matter. You feel me?
And listen. If you gonna be with it, stand on business.
Oh yeah. We
Stand on your business. Go ahead, Al. Hit it with the-
You can see how
All
much
this-
work it was and why I should be getting a tip because of how much work
No,
this
you
was.
don't deserve
Yes,
a tip.
I
You
do.
certainly don't.
Why do I not?
You're
When
crushing
this
the
was-
ramen noodles for
I'm
one
not
with
crushing
the
anything.
yes,
The
you
ramen
are.
noodles are perfectly fine.
No,
I don't
they're
know what
not.
you're talking
No,
about.
they're not.
They're
I
perfectly
just saw you
fine.
crush them for
They're
one.
not crushed. And why does it matter anyways? I'm
You're
taking
not
it back
good
to
at
the
your
store. They're
job,
not for
so
you
why would you
anymore.
get a tip?
They're not for you anymore. I just told you why I should get a tip.
They-
I had to pack all of this in my car and
I
bring it
paid
to you
for
guys
them.
and unpack it. You did not pay me. You paid the You paid the
I paid
delivery
for this
app.
food, okay?
You paid the delivery app. You
cannot
did not
touch
pay
the food
me.
to give
Do you
me
not
my
understand
stuff.
that?
Give
No,
me my
I'm taking
stuff.
all of this back.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No,
you guys can get your
you're
refund, and
not.
another delivery driver can deal with you guys. I'm not going to deal with
No,
it
you're
anymore.
stealing.
No, I'm not
You
stealing
are
it. I'm
stealing
taking
for
it back.
paying
How do we know
for
you're
it.
going to take it
I'm
back
taking
to the store?
store.
How do we know you're going to take it back to the store? Though?
You'll get a receipt. Trust me.
No,
You'll get your
I
receipt.
won't,
Yeah,
okay?
you will.
So,
I'm gonna
I
go
just
take
wanna
it back
You
to the
did.
store.
I just don't.
I don't
You can
need
get
it. I
fired
don't
over
need all
that.
this
You're
stuff,
gonna get
so I don't
fired.
have a reason to have it.
This
So I'm
is
gonna take it
over
back to the store.
$400
I don't
that
care
you're
how much it
stealing.
was.
You're stealing.
I'm not
over
stealing it. I'm taking it back to the store.
No,
What
you
don't you
are.
understand?
You are. You're gonna go
Clearly,
to
you're not
jail.
understanding because I'm telling you right now, it's going back to the store. You guys can get your money back and you can hire another driver.
You can't just take things.
Go ahead
that
and
don't
drive
belong
another
to you.
driver.
No, you can't take
Go
things.
ahead and drive. Get another driver to.
You can't
bring all
take
this
things
back
that don't
to you
belong
guys.
to you. You clearly don't understand how this. To confirm the order, it's my property.
That doesn't
Or do
matter.
you not
guys
understand
can
what
just
property
get your
is?
refund back so that I don't have to deal with you guys anymore.
No, you're gonna lose your job.
No, and at this point, I'd rather lose my job than have to deal with you guys. At this point,
So you're
I'll just
gonna
give
load all of it up.
I'm gonna load it all back
You
up
are
and
so
get you guys
illogical.
and get you guys' return.
I feel like this is just a waste of time. You're just wasting your time.
I'd
That's
rather
probably
waste
why.
my time than deal with you guys at this point. I'd rather you guys deal with another delivery person, and then you can see that they're gonna have an issue as well because
We're not gonna
you're not
tip.
tipping. Then you're gonna have.
I
an
mean,
issue with them
tipping
as
is
well.
optional for
and
a reason.
It's gonna
If-
become a cycle. It's gonna keep.
If
keep
they
happening.
wanted it to be like mandatory, why didn't they make this like
I
a
don't
thing?
know. I don't make the rules for these apps. I just work
I mean,
for
then
it. And
why
I'm
don't you
wondering
complain
why
to them
you
and
guys
just give
don't
us our
tip.
food?
We do complain. Have you not been hearing about the strikes? Do you guys not
And
watch the
do
news?
a better job.
What?
Do a better job.
I did a great job, actually. I delivered all this stuff to you. I loaded it, unloaded it, and I got it here early. So I'm confused how I didn't do a good job and why I don't deserve a tip. That's how you show your appreciation.
Clearly, you don't deserve a tip. You're not even giving me my groceries.
Well, no, I'm not, because you guys didn't tip me. Like, what are you understanding?
You don't deserve a tip.
That-
It's optional.
Okay, I
and
don't
just
deserve.
because it's optional doesn't give you the right to
Great.
just
You said
take
I don't
my
deserve a tip, so now I'm
groceries.
gonna return it back, and you
No,
guys can get
you're
your money
literally
back.
taking my groceries.
Yeah, I'm
This is
taking your
ridiculous.
groceries
You're literally
back to the store.
stealing my
I'm
groceries.
taking your groceries back to the store.
Okay, so you're stealing my groceries,
I'm
taking them back to
taking
the
them back to the store.
and then I'm gonna get you fired.
Go ahead.
Because
Go
you stole
ahead.
my groceries, and then I'm gonna call
Okay,
cops.
okay.
That's $300
Go
worth of
ahead.
charges right there. So that's a misdemeanor.
Go
Or even
ahead.
a felony for you.
Go ahead.
I just want to I
at
want
this
to
point,
lay out the logic of
Go
all
ahead
of
and
this
lay it out for
you.
me. You guys are gonna get your refund back, and then
No.
you guys can deal with
It's
it
more
from
than
there.
just a
It's not-
refund.
It
You've
has nothing to
stolen.
do with me anymore. So once I return those back to the store, it's up to them for what they do.
All right,
with it,
you know
okay?
what? You take everything.
I'm
You take
going to.
everything,
Yeah.
and you have a great day. We are going
You
to
too.
report this.
Go ahead.
Probably gonna keep it for herself.
That's what
So I'm gonna start this off and say, make sure you make sure you tip your delivery drivers. Make sure you tip over here your waiters, waitresses, all your service staff. I'm gonna start off and say that.
You want to be on entity.
No, hold on.
No,
You
no,
over
no,
there.
no.
You over there. We over here. Don't talk about man. Hold on. Give me 1 second.
Nah.
First of all,
right.
I'm gonna start off and say that. But the delivery driver was right.
No. Fuck
no.
you and your stinking ass call. I
Nigga,
spent
first and
$400, and it looked like she was having a party or something. And you have the nerve, you know.
I wasn't a party.
I love black people, but sometimes you can be real ignorant. You gonna tell me you gonna take my food I spent $400 for? I was waiting for that shit, and you gonna put it in your raggedy ass car and go say I'm
It wasn't
bringing
even
it
a
back.
raggedy ass car. That was a Tesla.
Fuck that Tesla.
Listen. This is what I gotta say. Right? As someone who's done Uber before, you know what you're gonna get before you make that trip. So like, you knew whether you was getting tipped or not. You chose to go.
That's not
through.
true. Wait,
Nah,
hold on.
when you're
'Cause I
on your
work
way to
Uber
pick
too.
up the food.
See, they some arguing already. You got it in the bag, man.
See,
They
that's
arguing already. It's over, man.
You go and you get the food, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you make adjustments. If they may not have something, they have the option of, whatever. Once you are on your way, you know what you're getting.
That's not entirely true, because there's been times where
You
I've
can
gotten
get tips after.
the fact.
Yes, you can get tips after the fact. But here's the thing: why you gonna ask for something? If I spent $400 on this, that means you got paid from the app. That's one, and then two.
That's a fact.
Which means you only got like from that $400 order, you only got like $100 tip, like $100.
But shouldn't
You better fucking take your $100 and get your fucking Tesla. You complaining about a tip? You driving a Tesla? You got $100 tip? Give me my shit and get the fuck out my.
And on top of that, right? When you
less than
do
an hour,
food
bro.
services, you already or any type of service, right? You get paid already from the base pay, whatever coming out that.
Shout out to all the
whatever,
people
right?
on Instagram Live.
Then after that, you want tip. Tip is based off your service. So if I feel like your service was adequate of a tip, then I'll give you a tip. That's not how it's supposed to be.
That's
I don't give you a
valid,
tip.
but
I
I
think you
didn't
just-
even finish
I have
unpacking the car.
service.
She was
No,
just
I already
about
paid
to-
for service.
Oh, nigga, she
Unpacking
did.
it.
She did unpack the car. When the video started, it was when she was repacking that shit.
Yeah.
She said, "Nah, nigga, I came all this way. I spent all of that gas money, right? Hold up, Yanira said that's why. Until I get my items and see how you deliver my items, I'm not tipping
Exactly.
nothing.
You don't.
Nah.
You don't even
know what
get
that
no
sounds
money
like?
before you get
Basketball
your items. I should
emoji.
not even pay for my groceries
Nah.
till she handles them shits over.
But she unloaded all of her ish. She unloaded all of that ish out of her car. First and foremost, she had already said he went over here. She already came out. She was like, yo, I loaded all of this. Right? Now, this is out, like, this is, you could tell this is not New York. Yeah. With them niggas,
Lady Juice J, you said speak your truth. I don't know who you're talking about, but we appreciate the comment. Yeah. Finish.
Right? She came, like, and that's a lot of shit to load up. She loaded all of that shit by herself.
Want me to appreciate that. I agree with the young man in the green. All right. Get
she
ready.
Loaded all of that shit into her car by herself. Right? Then had to go and...
Just Reggie, no.
No. We're going to be nice. We're going to let her finish.
She loaded all of that. Drove all the... I'm going to go and say she drove all the way across town. Because, if you ever did Uber, they don't ever give you the one... Like, they don't ever give you the call that's like right down the block. Of course not. Nah, they give you the one. They be like, all right, cool. Yo, we right here. We're gonna give you gotta pick up all the way out in Manhattan to go and bring all the way up to Mount Vernon. That's crazy. So that's a whole lot of gas. And listen, none of y'all niggas drive. Y'all don't know the fact that the cost of gas has jumped. Like I just went out of town and came back and gas jumped 30 cents.
Listen,
That's
I'm on your side, but I have a question.
No, hold on. Do you know that's your fucking job? You can complain to me.
Do you know that?
No, I'll let you talk. You complained about your fucking job. You chose to do this Uber, not me.
Nigga, I didn't choose to do this shit, nigga.
No, I'll let you talk. You chose to take that long ass ride because you knew you was gonna get a nice tip.
Because nigga, I don't look that good on OnlyFans.
You chose.
That's a fact.
You chose to unload the car. You could have said, hey, here you go. It's a little heavy. Can you do it? The man was right there. He could have did it. That's already 3 things. The 4th thing is you chose to take your stinking ass and get up this morning and do that job.
Because I don't look good on OnlyFans. And I can't come over and I don't feel like getting arrested for selling my ass on the corner, nigga. I don't got enough ass to sell on the corner.
This is what you signed up for. You signed for to take this long
ride. You should talk to Uber and they be striking Uber and stuff. Complain with Uber.
You've worked food delivery service, right? You ever tried to call? Matter of fact,
wait, hold on.
You ever tried to call to get a refund? You ever tried to call to get a refund for your shit?
That shit not gonna work. But listen, like this, right? You had multiple options in the area, and you seen because this one was paying the most. You clicked.
Pat Monte's right. I appreciate that. Want me to just do the little basketball emoji? Go on your phone, do a little basketball emoji. We appreciate that.
Y'all have options. You do it with the car. They give you shit. They say, hey, this is the one that you take, that you get. That's it.
Yeah, but there's an option to accept it or not. Bro, me and him sat in the car doing Ubers together.
Fair.
Trying to go to different locations.
No, you don't gotta. No, you do. No, you don't. No, you don't.
You gotta drive.
You get deducted off of gas for Uber.
That's way.
Since always. Every person that says, yeah, you get deducted for gas.
They probably updated it, but you do. I've seen it recently. You do.
That's some bullshit.
Thank you, want me to appreciate that.
All right. Fuck that shit. No, I'm gonna take this L. I'm gonna take this L with a little bit of dignity.
Listen, I don't mind tipping though, but
yeah,
I like to tip for good service, so I don't want to tip bullshit service.
No, listen, definitely tip for good service. Cause there's been times where I'm like, nah, I'm not tipping you for no badass service. I tipped waiters with nah, you ain't got it for no. But she looked like she had did it a good service, and then when them niggas said, nah, yo, we ain't giving you nothing.
Shout out to everybody joining the Instagram live. I appreciate y'all.
End of the day, it's optional though. Yeah, you feel me? And I feel like, hey, maybe I only have $400 for these groceries. You could, and sometimes when you spend money on some of these apps, you can use EBT. Yeah. You feel me? The people who got EBT, you feel me? That could have been $40 EBT, not $400 cash. I don't got a tip to give you. That was EBT. I ain't had that.
You could tell they don't get EBT.
So, hey, listen.
So you could just tell from the surroundings, they don't get EBT over there.
Maybe they didn't, but shit.
Nah, you know what? I'll give y'all that. I'll give you that. I'm gonna take that up.
Lady Juicy J say you could pick your order. Yes, you can.
That's a fact. I would have been like, shit, this $400 order. I won't waste my time on this. Huh.
Fuck it. You know, we gonna go to the next video. I lost this shit.
Yeah, I caught it straight. We on your side.
and if y'all want to call in, you can call in at 347-708-0216. Y'all call in, voice your opinions. Or y'all can comment, you know. Some people feel like their comments not coming through quick enough. You call right in. You get direct access.
And Tyrone, you're absolutely right. I did get jumped. I got jumped right out the gate. Dang.
I don't think you got jumped. You were crucified. Boy.
Shahida said, why is she complaining when she already knew how far she had to go and what tips she was getting? You shouldn't have taken the order.
Absolutely.
Facts.
Fuck this. Damn. Go to the next video, Al.
My girl got back like 8 bands from her income tax, and she gave her kid's father half of the money. She talking about he helps with his kids like he's supposed to, so she felt he deserved some of that money. Bro, she's taking money out of our house for this dude and ain't tell me shit. I told her if she don't get that money back, then me and her are over.
Why I gotta run by you money that I'm getting and what I'm gonna do with it?
It's her kids. It's her tax money. But to be fair, they have shared expenses in that house.
Right.
If you've lived with somebody the whole year, you know you're filing this or
right.
whatever. You're getting this back, and then you go take it and give it to somebody else.
I gave half.
You gave half
to the other parent.
It's not $200. You gave $4,000.
Yo, niggas be having a lot of audacity with no fucking commitment attached to it. We live with
together.
This lady. You live with this lady. You're not married to this lady. This not your fiance, but you want to tell her what to do with her bread, or you're gonna leave. There's something in there that's giving me a boy ick, and I don't have the time.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with her. Like, you feel me? We don't gotta be together necessarily, but if we have kids, you feel me? That's both our responsibility, especially if we both taking care of it. So it's only right.
No,
it's only right, bro.
Listen, like honestly, as a father, if I got money, I'm going to most definitely give half because I know that my baby mother's sister and takes care of my son, and she deserves that.
No, I got.
So
just like homie said. Move it. Yeah, that shit. Move it. He definitely should. Like the parent should definitely get some.
Listen,
but not
four
bands. Like 4 bands is a lot.
Half without telling your significant other because you're in a relationship. You wrong.
How? No. Wait.
Like listen. No, this is not their business, but you're trusting them. You decided to be in a relationship with them, so let them know. Hey, my co-parent is doing their job, and they weren't able to claim our kid, so I gave them what they needed to take care of our kid.
Yeah, but that's not your business.
But not only that.
It's at the end of the day, it's about the kids.
But yeah, it's about the kids.
No, listen. Again, I'm all for giving for the kids. Don't get me wrong. I'm all for that. Like they was out here taking care of the kids. They was all of that. But just like Lucis said, the fact that Shorty ain't tell him nothing. Right? And y'all living together. Y'all living together like in certain
every single thing. Like she don't gotta tell him how much she gave him. But listen, this is what I did.
Yeah, I did get some bread.
She's right. She worked for the money.
In certain states, depending upon how long y'all live.
Oh, we have a comment on Instagram. She talk about the girl in the blue. She's right. I ain't your wife. I don't have to tell you nothing about my money.
Hold on. Yanira said, "Nah, I don't need permission. I can tell you before or after. Get over it." In certain states, if y'all live together for a certain amount of time, right? Y'all's considered that's considered common law marriage, right? Like in I think like Texas, if y'all lived together for I think like 3 months or whatever case may be, it's considered common law marriage. Whether or not y'all actually went down to the courthouse and did whatever, right? So now it's like y'all are in a relation, like y'all are definitely in that relationship, y'all. So she shouldn't have. I don't think she should have told. Like she didn't have to necessarily tell him, "Oh, I gave X, Y, and Z amount of money," but I gave. Like, listen, I gave my baby daddy or my baby mama, whatever case may be, some money. You know what I'm saying? Like I gave him some money. Right, I'm over to take care of the kids and stuff like that, and it was like that.
Listen, if you properly financing with your partner, you gonna let them know before you even file. Like, listen, this is what I'm projected to get back. This is what we're gonna use for the house. This, that, and the third.
And just respecting a relationship.
Exactly.
Just respecting a relationship. Over here, y'all gonna tell each other things.
No, I'm not.
Right?
She told him. She said he is not a deadbeat. She pretty much what she said was he is not a deadbeat.
Yeah,
he does for the kids. So I gave him bread. That's it.
Yeah, I'm saying. My thing is like, I'm not saying she shouldn't have given him. She shouldn't have given baby daddy money. She should have, right? Because again, they both out here. They doing what they got to do. They doing their co-parent and shit. Even though they not living together. Cool.
I think that's.
How you mean?
I think that's one situation that applies though, like y'all talking about, like what y'all talking about. Because in another situation, say I'm the breadwinner, right?
Yeah.
You feel me? I might even still give her money, but it doesn't like whatever me and my girl got going on. If I'm the financial, you feel me, one who taking care of everything, then it doesn't matter what bread, I do with my bread. I'm taking care of everything. You feel me? My baby mother, the children need money. You feel me? I got to take care of that.
That's pretty much what it sounds like. It sounds like she makes the executive decision with the money, and he felt the type of way.
It'd be one, like, it'd be one thing if she had, like, if she was taken away from the household finances.
But that's what he said. He said we got house bills and you giving away money.
But no, but that right there, like that income tax money, that right there, that's extra. Like that's extra bread.
We don't know that.
Like,
we don't know. We don't know.
Because until you get that, you was still
Exactly.
because like now you was still doing
accumulate.
that with or without that money.
Exactly.
Right.
You still
And so
accumulate,
she
but
just that was the monies that she had gotten. Like that was the monies that she had gotten back. Right. And she was like, "Yo, you know what? Here, throw that." So I'm like, "Yo, by all means, give." Right. They been out like, yo, he was out here doing. He out here doing what he gotta do. Listen, you know what? Get the kids something little. Get the kids over here an iPad that they have been wanting for the longest. Right. Get them over. You know what? Buy them a new pair of Jordan. Do some shit for them. You know what I'm saying?
nah, they not jumping you, gang.
Right. Wow. But now it's like, by all means. But now I don't have to. Like, I don't feel the need that I have to tell you how much I gave, because again, that was the money that I got. Yanira said, in actuality, 4K is nothing when it comes to kids. You spend more than that on children in a few months. No one knows what the father is providing when it comes to his children in the year. So, but you're absolutely right. However, in that situation, it sounds like first of all, it sounds like the kids live with dad, right? And that he or even if they not like, he's doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's
it sounds like some type of
part. So you have to tell your partner. Watch knock that shit over.
So you shouldn't have to.
Yeah, Tyrone said you have to tell your partner.
Of course. Yes, tell your partner that that's just what I'm doing with money.
I'm standing
but
on.
I'm not gonna sit here and especially like we're not married and stuff like that. Like, yeah, we in a relationship and shit like that. So it would be courtesy to say how much I gave.
Yeah.
But if I'm not like I don't. But because there is no just like Shorty said, there is no commitment. There is like. Over here, we
That's
are.
what I'm saying. If we're married and we're filing jointly and we don't even have kids, but we're married though, then that's different. I should talk to you about my finances at this point because you feel me. We got shit going on. We got money together. You feel me? But like, if I get some shit and this really like supposed to be using it for my kids, you feel me? Shorty, like, I might tell you later on.
Can I interject here?
Go ahead.
Because this thing is really disrespectful to me. Here it is. When you lay down with a woman and you have children with her, the accountability and responsibility falls on both parents. Okay? If that male parent, because we got a lot of deadbeat dads out here who has done nothing for their children.
Valid.
Children are growing up with other people and uncles, and the fathers ain't even in their life. They ain't contributing. She said this dude is top notch when it comes to caring for their children.
That's a fact.
Okay? And out of respect for him, and to show him how much she appreciates him, she says, I'm giving him half. Now, if the dude that she with has a problem with that, then what he should have did from the door was he should have married her.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yep.
Period. And he wouldn't have had to deal with that. So let's go.
Well, it sounds like we going on to the next video. Tyrone said, acting like that is how you never get to marriage. Once you slide inside, you're committed. And that's absolutely right. Like the way he acting, she don't need to marry that nigga at all. No. Because like he has it'd be one thing like if she went and took that money and spent it on something frivolous. You know what I'm saying? Like she was like, you know what? I'm gonna go on a whole shopping spree and I'm gonna buy all of this that we, in all honesty, we really don't need. Right? But she was like, nah, I'm gonna go and I'm spending it on my kids. Right? I'm gonna give it to baby daddy, spend it on the kids. That right there, that's good shit to me. Mm-hmm. Right. But we gonna move on to this next video. Go ahead, Al.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Are you ready for the tiebreaker?
Look like Tali can keep the score for us.
That's what I like to see. Women cooking. Is that bleach? I know you ain't just put no bleach in the chicken.
Choose which one you're gonna be. That's it. Yeah. Whores and wives, baby. If I'm having sex with you,
paying
I should
something.
never want for nothing.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna be over here with no gas in my car and having sex with you. So there was a trade-off. Which means I was a prostitute. I was a
what that was.
whore, is what that meant. If you're trading provision for sex, you are a whore. Nobody broke it down to me like that.
Why are you saying it like that?
Right.
Wow, if you're trading provision.
You were a whore. And I didn't see it like that because all the women in my life was trading provision. And so
Does that apply to the male too?
Yes.
Okay.
You know, the homosexuals out there getting taken care
First
of.
of all, that don't happen to us much.
Men doing it.
I done heard way too many stories from women who have paid thousands of dollars to men.
They living with them. Come
I
on,
get
Tashawn. These men living with these women.
They living with them.
Exactly.
They get meals cooked for them on a daily basis.
And people think that when you have sex with multiple people, if you having sex with one person because they taking care of you and you're not married to them, you a whore. That's okay. I was there with you. I repented, came out of my whorish ways, decided I wanted to be a wife. And I said, God, until I am one, provide for me, please, Father. Pay these bills. Help me. Give me wisdom. Give me a job.
So is the point like?
Wait, hold up. First and foremost, I didn't know that Jake from State Farm had a podcast.
Now, what Jake from State Farm? Wasn't it? That's what I was tweaking. I thought I was tweaking.
Bro, I was like, hold up.
I didn't realize Jake from State like that was like the whole time I was paying attention to that. Like that's Jake from State Farm. Alright. I didn't know he had a name that wasn't. I didn't know it wasn't Jake from State Farm.
I think it's still gonna be Jake. I don't care. That nigga's still Jake from State Farm. Too late. Until you did too many. You Jake from State Farm.
Jake from the cast, the podcast, from the pod.
That's what you should have left with.
Go ahead, Ray. Go ahead, Ray.
No, I was gonna say. So, what point are they making that?
Do you believe that it makes you a whore to get sex provisions, or does it not?
Provisions meaning you're getting something out of it.
Yes.
Right. Oh, I was just having like two conversations. I think me and you actually had a conversation about this, about with like Dawn and shit. And then I just had a conversation with this about my girl. Man, feel me? Shout out to our nigga Nat, bro. You feel me? Natural. Feel me?
Word.
TOD shit.
The cars. That's a fact.
Word. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna stand with. You feel me? That fake is provisions. I ain't gonna lie. If you doing that, you feel me? You doing something for another reason, or you trying to get something out of it, then you basically is, you feel me? You're a whore, I guess, or like you doing it for another reason.
Yeah,
you're not doing it because you genuinely into them, or you're not genuinely doing it because you want to. You're doing it because it's an incentive, and that's not right.
Honestly, that's not how sex is supposed to be.
Yeah,
you're using a person at that point. You're using a person at that point.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, you are.
It's a trade-off. It's a trade-off.
No, a trade-off.
I give you cat. For the girl's perspective, and you help me with shit around the house. She might not know how to change a towel or bill.
Talking about getting gas, nigga. She was not talking about being the girl.
That's when you gotta make.
No, she was talking. That's what she said. No, she was talking about like being taken care of, like you feel me,
but
like having my bills
basically
paid
they
for.
having sex with like
you feel me, like you know how some girls
with no the sex there's no commitment to it. Like y'all not in a relationship.
Exactly, that's my point.
So basically she said, yo, I'm over here. She call up her dick appointment. She better not. Yo, if you her dick appointment, nigga, you giving her shit too, right? You over here. If I call, if she call you,
because if you called me and you wanted this, you better have a way to get over here. Because,
all right, bro. Or like
you wanted the service.
Or like when a shorty be like, if you fly me out, yeah, we could do that.
That's still provisions.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
She was like, yo, you're a whore if that's what you're doing.
So what are we disagreeing about? Because
does that not make you a whore?
Does that or does it not make you a whore? Exactly.
I feel like it does.
Yes, it does.
So we all got to be clear on the board on that. Like that definitely makes you a whore if you even paying for anything, even if it's not necessarily money. But I'm doing favors for you, and I'm getting sex out of it. That's provisions. You feel me? That's an incentive.
And but now, that too, though.
So now I'm gonna play devil's advocate right quick, right? So now you really I'm over here. They say, oh. All pussy, I'm over here. Pussy, I'm over here is free sometimes, right? Like when you in a relationship, pussy come free. Doesn't that mean that relationship pussy ain't free either? You know what I'm saying? Like, so over here, you get into a relationship, over here, she giving you cash, she whatever, like y'all providing for each other. Does that make both of y'all
That's
whores?
not a provision.
That's and that's
for one,
situational.
You're growing for something bigger. That's one.
Okay.
And then two, y'all both, if y'all, there's no such thing as 50-50. 50-50 really comes when you're not able to give it all. I'm going to give my all to pick you up. And when I'm not, even if you can't pick me up, you still going to try, and that's enough for me to pick myself back up.
Honestly, 50-50, that's more y'all roommates. That's it.
Nah, I'm not talking about paying bills and like.
Yeah, but I'm saying like like that's roommate shit. Like 50-50. Because in a relationship, y'all in a relationship over here, somebody's always doing more.
Your roommate is somebody you either sharing a room with or lives in across the hall within the same house. There's no intimacy or something like that. And if you're talking non-platonic in a relationship, my fault.
Because I was just reading this comment.
Right. Oh, that's my daughter. You got to read that.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at it, and this was a very interesting comment. So Shanice Williams said, so if a female had to pay bills and provide for her kids, she is considered a whore for giving up sex to a man who is helping her that don't want her unless she fucks? Sorry, Dad.
Yes.
Yeah, technically, if it's giving up sex and you helping but like you returning the favor, you know what I mean? It's plenty of different ways you can return that favor. It doesn't have to be sexual. You know what I mean?
So
like,
basically, if you have a sex with somebody without that commitment and they providing for you, you're providing for them, they're a whore.
Unless you, because you're either paying for it or you're not paying for it. But you're still paying for it.
It doesn't have to be sex. You could cook them a meal.
Yeah,
We do something
I'm
for
saying.
you. You know what? I'm
Sex-
gonna cook you dinner for helping me out.
Yeah.
When it comes to that, you're paying for it at that point.
Yeah, it depends. In your job, you might work out like a winery or something. Hey, well, next time I get is a sale or something, I get you something, something like that.
You whoring out for wine?
No, I'm just saying. you do me a favor, I do you a favor, something like that. But if it's like, oh yeah, I got kids, I got bills. In order to take whatever, you got to pay for this.
Right. What she first should have established was that, hey, I have kids and I'm looking for a nice man. You feel me? Somebody who could help me build. That's something different. Now you're talking about, we're going to get in this relationship with you and you have kids and you feel me? I might have to step up and be a father. Hey, that's something different now. It's not all about the pussy.
So Shahida, you got to be a little bit more specific as far as who told me what. What it is.
I think you were talking about your previous point when you was talking about like
the relationship.
Yeah.
Okay. Nah, nobody told me that. I was out here just throwing shit.
If the man not trying to help unless you're getting on sex, get a different man.
And that's a bad guy too. There's both ways. Like he just there for his trade off. That's
he gonna get his pretty much.
At that point, the man is using you for the sex.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if it's nothing for me to take care of myself and it's nothing for me to lend a hand, then
Shanice said a lot of men this generation is paying. It seems like females only attracted to a man flashing money. That's because they're whores.
Straight up.
Plain and simple. Listen,
I won't even disagree on that one.
I'm gonna sit up in here and call a spade a spade. If you was only going after a man for his money, right? Like you out here, I'm gonna throw some ass at this nigga. I'm gonna throw some pussy at this nigga. Well, so he could give me some of his money. You was a whore.
Yeah. Now, of course, we live in a real world, so I'm not gonna say money doesn't matter, but it matters to a degree. Like, you feel me? I'm not gonna put this girl over, like, I'm gonna put her looks or her money or whatever over like what she really could like bring to my life. You know what I mean? I'm missing a blessing out like that by focusing on what she bring and not what she like what we could build type shit.
Shanice said, I promise this does not pertain to me. I have a great father. I will call you before I call any man.
and again, she'll call me.
I believe it.
She'll call me. I don't want her out there, selling herself or thinking she got to rely on another man. And she got brothers as well.
But you know what? That right there,
and we take care of my baby girl.
That says a lot too, right? Like that says a lot about you too, Al.
I was just about to say a lot of the girls that she was referring to it is the generation, but it's also what they're
fatherless women.
Yeah, they're all what they're
fatherless women
and what they're around. If they're a lot around of women chasing niggas because they spent this on them, that girl gonna grow up chasing niggas on what they can spend on them.
True. I mean, like this generation, like I'm not gonna hold you. Like there have been times I've paid for it. Right, I've done that before. I've paid for it, but because there's sometimes it's like, oh, I just need some. And
so you're saying that girl that you paid, you calling her a whore?
Yes, I am.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I am.
Just clarifying. Just clarifying.
Yes, I am.
Just clarifying.
But like I said, I'm gonna call a spade a spade. It is what it is. She was a whore. I was a John. That was it. Right? But listen, I'm gonna sit. But move it. I'm over it. I've gotten paid to go and get. I'm over it.
I feel like
had Shorty go and pay me too for some dick too.
I feel like if you could see yourself and you know that you're doing that, you feel me? Hey, even though it's not okay, but you acknowledging like, hey, you know what? I've done this. You feel me?
I was at a different point in time in my life. It happens, right? Over here, shit happens. I'm not necessarily proud of all of the things that I've done in my life, but over here, shit happens. Part of my character development. Right? Tyrone said this won't break the tie. We all agree. He said you paying for pussy, so that don't make you a hoe. Now I absolutely used to be a hoe. I am a reformed hoe. Right? I am a reformed hoe. Yeah. Right? I definitely have paid for it. I've been paid for it. All of that shit.
Shout out to all the people on Instagram Live still tuning in.
Shout out to everybody that's tuned in.
It's been the same people too.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the new people coming. Sorry if I didn't see you. It's only been one comment though.
But we're going to get into this random rant too because we're running a little short on time. Yes. So the random rant is we find video, topics, whatever, and we just talk about it. Right? There's no real debate. Sometimes we all agree. Sometimes we don't. It could go anyway. Right? But it's just interesting, sometimes funny ass shit that make you shake your head. Right. So go ahead, Al. Throw that.
What I like to see women cooking. Is that bleach? I know you ain't just put no bleach in the chicken. Who put you in charge of the chicken?
Gary. And we did.
That ain't cleaning the chicken. Y'all putting bleach. What is seasoning at?
It cleans your mouth when you eat it. There's so many disgusting stuff in here. And I used all the seasoning. What do you mean?
What do you mean all the seasoning?
Salt and she got pepper.
And she used pepper. You supposed to put both.
No, this one's pepper, this one's salt.
All right, come on, let's go. Chipotle.
Y'all mean.
I'm disappointed.
Jesus Christmas.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought watching someone clean chicken with soap and water was bad. That's bad. That is.
She really sat up in here and threw bleach on some chicken.
You gotta dump all that in the trash.
Yo.
That's a waste of chicken.
Wasted. You can't even eat that.
Don't throw that in the trash. Take that out there to the dumpster. Fuck that.
Then she said it cleans your mouth.
It cleans your mouth when you eat it.
That shit'll fucking clean your intestines.
Yo, nigga, that clean everything. You gonna come out more, that you gonna clean you from the inside out. You gonna start turning white.
Oh man.
Shit.
White people, y'all gotta get it together.
Bleach is crazy. Now I'm not gonna hold you. You can't
I
blame
feel
all
like that's only white people. I feel like
white people, you gotta get it together.
Young people, y'all gotta get it together.
I don't think it's only white people. I feel like
young people, y'all gotta get it together.
Nah.
We have Google. I mean, YouTube. YouTube how to clean chicken. Cause
listen, YouTube how to.
I feel like
what was killing me too.
You feel me? Shit like that should be taught.
Yeah,
but you know what? But that's the thing. Like, yo, there's a lot of these kids. Like, there's a lot of these over here. These kids out here that they don't have parents. Like yo, they don't have parents.
I don't know what you're talking about, Reggie, but I know too many young
Yeah.
entrepreneurs who got either their own catering business or they went to school for culinary or like, what?
Yeah, I'm not saying like it's
shout out to my mom for all the time she made me stand in the kitchen and hover over her as she cooked. Shout out to all the people who are, like you said, entrepreneurs in the cooking world.
Shout out to
teaching
my
your
mom.
friends how to cook or at least how to prepare a decent meal.
Shout out to my mom, my uncle, my
I
grandmother,
was about to say,
my
a lot
father.
of black chicks don't know how to cook and they can't, or they won't. And I'm like, where is this new stigmatism coming from? My mom always cooked me a meal.
Shout out to
My
all
little
of
cousin know how to cook. You feel me? They younger than me.
Shout out to every adult that I'm around that know how to cook.
Absolutely.
Like, damn.
God bless them.
if
shout
you
out to
were seeing
YouTube
this
as well.
And you thought that was funny, and you ain't teach your kid how to make some fucking chicken, don't laugh. Go in the kitchen and teach your kid how to make some chicken.
Damn.
Because I'll be damned if in the future my son try to eat some that fucking bleached chicken because your daughter thought it was okay to put bleach in the chicken, and you kill my son, we gonna have some problems.
In the long term, how you even survive on your own? Like, down the line, how you gonna survive?
This is what I mean about this new generation, right? They don't want nobody to mentor them. They don't want to give homage to the elderly people. But when I was growing up, everybody cooked.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
When
fact.
you was
Everybody
growing
had
up, you
helping
was
hand.
in that kitchen, and your mama and your daddy was showing you how not only how to clean the kitchen, but how to prepare the food.
Yup. My parents taught especially my father. He was like, cooking and cleaning and all of that. That right there, that's not a gender role. That's something that you need. That's a survival role.
Yeah, you have to
right?
live by
Like,
yourself.
You over here.
That
at
wasn't
some
no
point in
option.
time, you gonna move out. But then he also took it a step further. He was like, well, you get married, you had a household. Your wife might get sick.
Noodles in the microwave,
Yeah,
exactly.
like,
a
your
whole
wife
bunch
might
of
get
fried
sick, so you
food.
gonna sit up and tell me you gonna starve, you gonna live in a dirty ass house, because your girl can't cook, your girl can't clean because she's sick. It's like, nah.
After you read that comment,
Shanice said, "Promise, it's the new generation. It's the new generation. All they know how to do is fry their brain and make noodles on the microwave."
Well,
I mean,
hey,
listen.
wait,
First
wait,
of all,
wait,
them
wait.
noodles on the microwave.
We can smoke and cook at the same time, man.
And which, no, like that, but you know what, that's valid. But along with what she's saying too, along with what she's saying too, like, yo, a lot of this generation, that's all they do. Like, over here, wake, smoke. I'm over here, wake, smoke, drink, smoke. Like, they're not and they're not doing shit like they just fried. But then along with that, like, yo, they parents ain't teach them shit either. Like, they parents are like, yo, I want to be your friend. Over here, and it was like, yo, there's nothing wrong with your parents being your friend, but listen, before you become their friend, be their parents.
Yeah, fuck that. My kid,
wait, hold on.
Like, listen,
I just toast the noodles up. You do the little meat in there with the egg and a little seasoning.
But that's what she's saying. Like, yo,
I'll do my noodles.
But she's saying, like, yo, they just doing just the noodles. Like, they saying it's just the noodles. There's no egg. Like, you don't do the little egg drop in there.
Yeah, little.
You don't got the little
come
meat.
on.
Nah. It's just the noodle. Lady Juicy J said, "I teach my son everything from butchering to cleaning to cooking."
Fact.
Okay, that's like, and you should, like, that's something that everybody should know. Male, female, trans, whatever. I don't, like, it doesn't matter. Like,
yeah, I don't know how old your son is, but
like, yo, like, that's something.
I want to learn how to clean fish. I don't know how old your son is, but shout out to him.
Right. Shahida said, "Monte gonna stop."
Wait a minute, I know how to cook. Wait a minute.
Shanice
I don't
said-
cook often, but I know how to cook.
Shanice said, "My little cousins will sit around smoking all day, looking on TikTok, telling me what they want me to cook, rather than they learn themselves."
Yeah, now fuck that. Cook myself. You ain't gonna cook for me. Don't worry about it.
Like,
wait, we about to make.
And you know
what?
what? I sit up in here. I be like, yo, I would like. My father has tried to teach me to cook a whole lot more, and I really didn't. But like, now that I'm on my own, right? I sit up in here. You know what? YouTube. Cool. I'm over. I find this little recipe. Like,
YouTube.
Yeah. Whatever in the cabinet, we gonna throw that bitch
No.
I gotta cook wherever I want, so we gonna make some shit work.
No, absolutely. I've definitely been there, but then, there's sometimes where you like, yo, I really want this shit. You be like, yo, I want some chicken, but I don't want to make it the same way that I'm always making. Or I want some noodles, but I'm not making like I don't want to make. And you're like, yo, I'm trying to look for something. I'm trying to look for a new way to make it. So you're like, all right, you know what? You set up ahead. You're like, nigga, I'm hungry as shit. You start looking for that recipe. You're like,
it really.
You know what? Let me run out to the bodega right quick. Let me go and pick up a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Bring that back. We going and I'm gonna chef it up right quick. I'm not saying that you're doing it every day.
Let me find out you in the kitchen with your paddle beating the chicken. Ooh, boy.
I hate you, Juicy J said, all these DIY videos don't help either. I mean, nah, they definitely do be helping sometimes.
Nah, you ain't
like,
see the recent ones. They be throwing like the pasta in the pan without no.
Yeah. Nah. I ain't say all of them be helping.
At the end, when you look at this shit, it's gonna be so good, and the end of the video never comes.
Yeah, like, I'm not saying all the DIY videos, but there'd be a lot of dudes that they just be getting up here just so they can get the clout. But like, nah, like, there'd be some of the videos, like, if I'm looking at the DIY video and you was anything less than 40 cooking, I'm over there. I'm not trying to look at your video. Like, yo.
What you mean? How Gordon Ramsay gonna teach you to make that beef Wellington?
Exactly. But Gordon Ramsay over 40 though. Talika said, Monte not gonna starve. I know how to cook and prep and meal. I just choose not to. That's the difference. It's okay though, cause Monte can cook.
Appreciate that.
I don't know, Monte. I don't know. I've had some of her
Food
cooking.
Network. That's one of my
But
favorites.
yo, Food Network. But again,
Exactly.
again, like, you have no
And-
reason why you don't know how to cook
and
shit.
shout out to my mom. She was on Guys Grocery Games on Food Network, and she been teaching me how to cook. That's why I'm only 21 years old, bro. I know how to make tiramisu, fucking chicken cordon bleu. I can make.
You over here.
Like,
you a rare breed. You a rare breed.
It's not just me though. All my niggas know how to
Hold
cook.
on. Sorry, Mommy said this generation don't watch the Food Network. Sorry, we haven't read the comments. Yeah, my fault, Al. There you, Momina. Or something, what? Yeah, has been watching the Food Network or something. Yeah.
Hey.
Hell
no, Tyrone. Nah, hell no. Get the hell up out of here. Hell no. Listen, I don't even know what the bleach is in the crib right now.
You just need a little
hell
bit
no,
of
nigga.
Hopefully not with bleach.
lemon and water, vinegar, lemon,
Hell
water.
yeah.
That's all you need.
Shit, he just
wash it up, vinegar,
lemon and
lemon
water.
and water. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nah, that's all you need.
Maybe a little mustard on that too.
Juicy
After.
J said he's 12.
Bro,
She said he's 12 years old now. Said I said I'm teaching him. I don't mean he like doing it, but he gonna know all that by the time he a man. Absolutely, and I rate that, and that's valid. Like I said, like I grew up. My father was trying to teach me, or was trying to teach. What's up, Sinead? I'm 30. I cook. My TikTok lit. Don't judge anything under 20. I'm concerned. Yep, that's valid.
That was just a year reference. Reggie, you said
I said that's valid. That's valid. And Taylor Rose said, and Monty said that was a lie in my Maury voice. That's why I'm always over at his house. Shout out to your man. Reggie's pine look like lemon with chicken, right? Fuck you, Tyrone. Juicy said, I mean, as in learning how to make things from scratch and teaching this younger generation how to get down in the kitchen. That's what I mean by not helping. It's a bunch of cheat codes now. That's valid.
Yeah.
That's valid.
All this processed stuff, they fucking us up.
Yeah.
And it's not healthy for you.
Not at all.
Absolutely.
Yeah, when I was in college, I once made this key lime pie out of a brick of cream cheese, a can of whipped cream, and some lemon juice. And everybody was fucking it up. I was just staring at them like, damn.
When
I
you making that
so
next?
bad. Bro, what? I could make you an actual one.
When
I was in UConn, so I was
I
selling
remember
them.
I remember you were saying that you was gonna make one and you never made. I asked you
I
for you
got
never
you,
made
bro.
it.
Just $7.
But I.
It's $7.
Alright, cool. Yo, I'm over. I got you.
Alright, so
we gonna get into this over into the old hair refresher.
Yes.
So go ahead, Monte. What is an old hair refresher?
For all of you who don't know, the old hair refresher is exactly how it sounds. I refresh the youth. I refresh the old heads about the youth.
And what's an old
Yeah.
head?
You
what's
heard
an-
Al over there. He's a little. You know, I be saying ages. You know, some people be getting a little offensive, but you know, it's an old head. You gotta, embrace it, man. Some
Alright.
old heads teach the youth. Some old heads don't. You know what I mean?
I got a question though. What do you consider an old head?
And just what I'm about to get into. Old head for me would be 45 and up. I say 45.
45, you think?
Yes. I think you think it's older than that. Or you think it's younger than that.
I think it's older than that, bro.
Like what, 50?
Really? Yeah, bro. I think I honestly think you don't really hit your prime until your mid 30s, anyways. Like your 30s, your 35s. You feel me? You really in your man. You feel me? And then your 40s, you still should be building on now. I don't think you really decline until your 50s, 60s.
Well, I count that as 45 because I feel like you said 30s where you did all your dumb shit.
Wait, Shanice said
Beginning of your 40s is kind of where you're coming down, and when you hit 45, you're kind of like, I bet I might get back to the youth, or I'm gonna slow down on my shit. But Garrett,
Shanice
That's
said,
bad.
I don't trust a lot of men who cook. Mad half-assed. My son dad put a can of raw tuna and a can of green beans in a pot, talking he making a
My stomach
Where you found him at?
Damn. Tyrone said the same people on here saying they can cook and bring store salad from the store talking about I got icebergs.
First of all, don't bring no
Shahida said, "Don't make me
We need
cry."
that-
You
we need
should be
some
texting
standard.
and driving anyway, Shahida. Come on, girl. Yo.
tell him again.
We gonna get into this old head. Go ahead, Monty. Get into the old head before.
Wait there, bro. I'm not still old head. Yeah, what's 45 and up? Everybody who's 45 and up thinking about it. 30s, you already did your door. 20s, obviously you did your dumb shit. You really wasn't trying to change. 30, you might have thought about it. Once you hit 45, you're like, I bet this is where I want to stop. Trying to build my life with or without your cool.
30s, you starting to settle down.
No. Not
Yo,
for old heads.
Monte, you can't do that, man.
Yeah.
Why not?
Because I'm way over 45.
That's what I'm saying.
And I didn't stop. I'm still working every day. I'm doing my thing. Matter of fact,
That's what I'm saying.
I built iAccess Radio from the ground up. So consider that. You wouldn't have a platform right now.
Can I ask you a question now, right quick?
Yeah, talk to me.
When did you build this, and when did you get finished with it?
I'm not finished.
That's when did you start it?
2016.
And how old were you around then?
Around about
2016, in my mid 50s.
That's what I'm saying, Monty. Look,
So-
even
so-
as a grown man, even as an elder man, and he's not elder than in my opinion, I feel like he's just about to hit that stage. You feel me? Like you still got a whole lot of work you still put in, man. I really feel like until your body says you're done, that's when you're really like old. In my opinion, I feel like age is just a number to certain things to a degree. But
age is a feeling.
Wow, look at my daughter.
Thank you.
Old heads is deaf 4 or 5 and up. So what do you say about your older brother? You tell him that. You definitely have a problem.
You know what? Because Tom is definitely getting.
Oh yeah,
Go
we'll
ahead,
get other people's show.
Go ahead, Monty.
So
what's your old head refresher?
Old hair refreshing is baited or baited. B-A-T-I-E-D. Baited, yeah.
Baited.
It is to refer to
I thought
something.
baited was B-A-I-T-E-D.
What?
You said B.
He did. He spelled it wrong.
It's two betas, right?
Yeah.
So, are you asking for the definition of what I think?
Oh, you want to know what? Okay.
No, I feel like for what I've heard or from what I've experienced, being baited or baiting is like you want a specific outcome, and you need somebody else in order to achieve it, but like they don't know this. So you're baiting them into the situation. You're kind of leading them into the
kind
situation.
of like luring them in.
Close. Ray, you got.
Almost the same thing. Like, isn't it debating where, like, you feel me? I'm casting that reel a little bit, right? Trying to catch some bait. You feel me? Hook them to my line or whatever I'm telling them. You feel me? So I could reel them in.
You put bait on the hook.
Yeah. You can bait on the hook?
Yeah, you put bait on the hook. I can tell you I don't go fishing.
I do go fishing. You know to put the bait on.
Exactly. So you trying to...
Yeah, what you talking about?
He said bait on the line. You said hook.
Oh.
You like...
My fault.
You trying to get the bait.
It's been a minute, man. The weatherman crazy.
But no, it is to a certain degree pretty much just saying, like, if, say, you told a girl, oh, you can come over Tuesday she don't answer you, text her, yo, you baited pretty much.
Yeah,
you said I'm coming. Yeah.
It's also like leading on too.
Yeah, leading on. Or, somebody, owe you something, was supposed to do something that day. Or why you baiting on me, why you did this. Or, kind of like I think last show we talked about when wrong show. Wrong thing.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, wrong thing.
Your memory ain't that good.
Yeah, it's pretty much that exact same thing. So when someone flakes on you or baits you into something and they don't pretty much capitalize on what they were supposed to do, you be like, yeah, now you baited or you baiting on me. That's what that means. So yeah, I got it.
Cool.
Yeah.
That wasn't too bad. I had to kick you off.
Yeah.
I had to kick you off this time. It wasn't too bad. It's not really an old head. It's not really an old head refresher because that's a word that pretty much everybody know.
Word. I feel like even back then they probably used a different word, but it's similar to baiting still.
Oh, I don't know what the. But you said, damn, Monty, you
lost your teammate at the end.
Well, this time, no.
Oh yeah, no.
But that was from before. Like that was up there for a minute. She said, "Yes, he is elder. Stop gassing him, please." Tyrone said, "Hell no, Shanice." Yeah. Tyrone said, "That is the definition." Yeah. Like exactly what we were saying is the definition. Shanice said, "I just feel that at that age, you better have structure and foundation, not out here still on the corner, pants sagging, calling yourself an OG."
But that's what I mean.
No, that's absolutely right.
I mean, like, you could be an old head 40, 45 and going up. I didn't mean like 45 is old head, and after that, you're not an old head.
Yeah, you still on the block.
Yeah.
Oh, you definitely not no OG.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Talika said, "I guess your mic don't get turned off today."
Yeah, no, I was pretty calm today.
So Tyrone said, "So standing up is now baiting."
Yeah, you get
yeah.
That was the term back then.
You stood me up. Yeah.
Vocals by Jamel said, "Hello, hey Vocals."
Hey, how you doing?
Tyrone said, "Nah, that was trash. Baiting is chasing a big fish and getting it. It's about the setup."
Mm-hmm. I was saying.
But same thing. I think he might say I'm an OG.
No, he said I'm a G, no old head.
45 and up, you old head, man.
She said it was okay today.
Hold on, Tyrone. I've heard plenty of people call you old head, and well, not OG. I'm lying.
Chase my word. You out here about to get all the way messed up. We get back to the block.
But that's alright. Old head OG. They coming together with each other. But share your social media before we get out of here.
Go ahead, Ray.
Yo, like I said, RAYY_DAVINCI. RAYY_DAVINCI.
Is that on all social media?
All social media. It's the same thing.
Like TikToks, X, all that?
Everything.
Everything? Okay, cool.
Word.
Go ahead. You said you don't have, right?
Yeah, but
you're just on streaming
you can still
platforms.
search me up.
Rebooted.
LUXID LOL. I still on Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal. My music's still on all streaming platforms, so you can still listen to me. But
Alright, valid.
my social media is gonna be back up probably by the end of this weekend since I did the podcast.
We rebooting.
You should have do some of that music. Man.
I'm King of Paddles. You can find me on TikTok and IG at King of Paddles. KINGOFPADDLES. Right. And Monty?
Yeah, the same thing. Just Instagram and TikTok at Monty the God. I'm gonna be there. If you ever want to, have a chance to get on the show, you have a comment coming up that you want to see on the next show, you can always put it in. Same thing for y'all. Y'all want something that y'all want to see or talk about. Always save it, write it down. So when we get here, you can call and speak your mind. These comments is coming in.
Yeah. And Juicy J said, "Isn't that like setting a trap so they can get caught up in it like fishing?"
Yeah, but then you don't reel them in. You lead them on.
Yeah. Agree. Thomas said he agree. What was the other ones that we just was watching?
You were saying about the sipping paint. The sipping paint. There is a sipping paint. On
and Reggie can
we ain't going there. We ain't going there.
What's going on?
There's a sipping paint on May. If I'm not mistaken, it's May 18th.
Yes.
Right? It's 21 and older. You can reach out to Tyrone Green. Right, he gets the tickets for you.
Or behind enemy lines.
Yes. And the tickets, if I'm not mistaken, is $75.
Okay,
if you
sweet.
Get it
at the door.
$75 at the door.
And if you pre-order them, they are, I can't remember. I'm not even gonna try to guess and tell you the wrong price. Yeah. But it is $75 at the door. The donation goes to a track team.
Yep.
A track team on one of the guests here that she is on behind.
If you watch Behind Enemy Lines, to Kaja Green.
Yeah.
It's her track team.
Takes.
Right. The Bronx Tigers track team. That's what it is.
There you go. I couldn't think of the name. I wasn't gonna try to guess.
All right. It's $85 at the door, $75 in advance.
That's
what
it
is.
See, we got some now. Peace.
Peace.
See y'all next time. I just said to him a time.